The remnants of the Blood Angels are still on the deserted home world of the Necrons. However, the Greenskins are coming once more to take on the Seraptek Surge-Crons. Warhammer 40k Battle Report, Orks vs Necrons. It's coming right up.
Necrons!
Nick speaking, and welcome to this battle report. And if you're new to the channel and you want to keep up to date with the wonders of Warhammer 40k, then please subscribe and hit the bell button to turn on all notifications so you don't miss an upload. Right, welcome to this game of Orks vs Necrons. I am here with Capatan Morgans Wargames, CM Wargames, link in the description below to Richard's channel. Hello Richard.
Hi Nick.
And we are here today for some more tournament practice. So we've decided to play the same mission that we played last time because the Necrons did pretty well in that mission, didn't they, Richard?
You walked my ass twice on this mission, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, so we are going to practice it again. However, things are a little bit different this time because we are playing Hammer and Anvil, which means that Richard is a long way away from me, especially with his blob of looters. So this is going to be interesting. Right, first of all, let's have a look at the two armies. Okay, so here is my 2,000 point Seraptek Surge-Cron list. So heading up the battalion detachment in the Sotek dynasty is the Cryptic with the cloak. He's got Hyperlogical Strategist Warlord trait and the Veil of Darkness. Next to him is an Overlord with a Warseye. Troops wise, I have 3 squads of Tesla Immortals, 10 in one, 6 in another one, and 5 in another one. And then we've got some Tesla Tombblades. We've got a group of 7. They've got a 3+ save and ignores cover. And then at the back there we've got 6 Destroyers. We then have on this side a Triarch Stalker with a Heat Ray and 2 Annihilation Barges with Tesla guns underneath as well as on the top. And then we've got a super heavy auxiliary detachment in the Novok dynasty, the Seraptek, who has the generator guns. Okay, let's find out what the Orks are taking. Okay, so here is the Ork Army. Richard, what have you got?
I've got 3 battalions. I've got Big Mech and...
Over there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Big Mech with Custom Force, Mega Arm, Custom Force, this weird boy, and that Pain boy.
Okay.
2 squads of 30 boys and a squad of 20 boys in the first detachment, all Evil Sons. In the second detachment I've got Captain Badbrook,
Jack Sparrow.
yeah, the second weird boy, a unit of 10 boys, unit of 20, unit of 10 boys, a unit of 10 grots, and then a unit of another 10 grots.
Okay.
Then I've got a 3rd battalion, which is Bad Moons and Dreadwire detachment, and in that I've got Big Mech with a
shock attack, super shock attack thing.
yeah, that's the souped up one, which
yeah.
2d6 strength, 2d6 shots, rather than.
There's so many Orks, I can't get them all in, even with a wide-angled lens.
I've got 30 grots, 16 grots, and 10 grots.
Okay.
And then
there's bad boys here.
5 tank busters with 2 bomb squigs, a unit of 15 looters.
15 looters, how much cheese?
And 10 looters.
10 looters.
And that's my.
That's fine.
Course.
I love looters. It's not a problem. Okay, let's find out what game we're going to play. Okay, so vital intelligence. We've got 5 objectives. 1 in the middle, 2 in my deployment zone, and 2 in Richard's deployment zone. Just here, we rolled a dice at the beginning of each turn to see which one is active. The active one is worth 2 points and the rest are worth 1 point each. If we rolled a 6, then all objectives are worth 2 points. So I've deployed over on this side of the board. I've got my Cryptic, Destroyers, Tombblades and Annihilation Barge. the Seraptek in the middle of the table there, and then over this side we've got the Stalker, another Annihilation Barge, and then the 2 units of Immortals with an Overlord. And Richard has deployed his whole army up over in this corner pretty much. Got a few Gretchen just here, loads and loads of boys, all of the characters, and of course right at the back, miles and miles away from me, are the looters. So I actually have deployed first, so I am going to be going first, unless I want to pass it to Richard, which, to be fair, we've worked out this mission is actually more advantageous to go second. However, we are really going to be testing your army, so I am going to go first, unless you can seize the initiative.
Well,
do you want to? Do you want to seize the initiative?
Just for the camera.
Just for the camera?
And for the tension.
Okay, and for the fun?
Yeah.
Here we go, seize the initiative. A 1. No. Okay, so, very interesting this. Let's put my army to the test. It's Necron's turn 1. Okay, so first of all we need to see which objective is active, and the scoring of the objectives is done at the end of the battle round, which of course does give going second a bit of an advantage. So let's find out which objective is active. It's a 6, so they are all worth 2 points each. Okay, so Necron's turn 1. A little bit of moving. I moved the Barge and the Stalker up. I moved the Seraptek into the middle of the table. We agreed before the game started that to claim that objective you have to be in base contact with the bottom of that ziggurat there. And then I've moved the other barge here. The Tomb Blades have zoomed down this side with the Cryptek and the Destroyers, which is holding back slightly with the Immortals just here. So we're going to move in to the shooting phase for the Necrons. Okay, so first of all the Stalker is going to shoot its Heat Ray focused fire at the big squad of Orcs right in the front there. Now I did move, so it's a heavy weapon, so I'm going to need 4s. I get 1 4, and then it's strength 8, so that will be 2s. So that's going to be a -4 AP. You've got your invulnerable save, Rich, yep?
Yeah.
You've put up the shield, 18 inches, gives him a invulnerable save.
Dies.
No, 1 dies. Okay, so first of all we're going to shoot this Annihilation Barge at that unit. Re-rolling the ones now because the Stalker targeted it. Black is the big gun, the green ones are the underslung gun, so we need, re-rolling the ones, we need 3, so 1 miss, and we've got 4 6s on the black ones. Right, strength 7, toughness 4, 3s, taking out the misses, just there. There you go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 saves. 11 saves. 11 saves.
Not many, is it?
Not many. You'll be fine. So what's your invulnerable save from that shield?
5.
5 plus.
I don't think I put that squad in range of the Pain Boy, which was silly. So 3.
3 saved.
So 8 die.
8 die. Okay, so next I'm going to shoot the Tomb Blades. Just 5 of them in range, but I am going to shoot the same squad of boys. So these are going to need 3s, and then re-rolling the 1s. That was a 6. Right, 3s. So the 2s miss. Take them out. And we have 3 6s. Okay, strength 5, toughness 4, we need 3s. So let's see how many wounds this time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 saves, needing 5s.
Pretty cool, so
10 more go down.
10 more go down.
Okay, so next is the other Annihilation Barge, shooting at the same unit. So here we go, we need 3s. Re-rolling the 1s, we've got 3 1s. 2 more 2s, so those come out. And then we've got 4 6s in total. So 1, 2, 3, and the 1 on the underslung gun. Okay, so needing 3s. Take out those 2s and 1s. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 this time. 11 boys left, so you need a few 5s at least. 2 6s.
Yeah, 2. So.
2 left. Okay, so 2 orcs to kill. So the Seraptek is going to shoot one gun at them, and then he's going to shoot the other gun at the tank busters. So on the 2 boys first, so we get 3 D3 shots. So that is 7, 8 shots. Okay, so first of all, hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1s, but no 1s. Okay, so now 2s to wound, 6s are mortal wounds. So we've got 3 1s, no mortal wounds, but we do have 5 saves to make at minus whatever it is, but it doesn't matter because you've got your 5+ invulnerable save.
No.
Nope. So that is the unit wiped. So that gives me first strike. Okay, so a bit of a relief there, stopping the green tide, bringing that unit back. So I'm happy with that. However, we've got the other Seraptek gun. So this is on the tank busters. So how many shots? We get 2, 4, 6 shots this time. We need 3s, no re-rolling the 1s, but they all hit. And then we need 2s, looking for 6s, come on, no 6s. 1 misses. So 5+ invulnerable save on those, 2 saved, and that does D6 damage each. That doesn't matter because they're 1 wounded. Okay, so that is the end of Necron turn 1. I managed to get first strike, giving me 1 point. I didn't use any command points, so now we're going to hand it over to Richard for Orks turn 1. Okay, so Orks turn 1. Richard has been moving the green tide, these Grots stroke Gretchen, moving on to this objective, everything here just basically pushing forward. These guys here have mobbed up, so there's now a unit of 30 boys. The Gretchen there just screening everything that's behind. So Richard is sitting pretty on 2 objectives worth 2 points each. He has no psychic powers that he can do this turn, so his objective is probably to try and take me off of one of these objectives. So we are now into the Orks shooting phase.
The souped up the shocker first.
Yeah, so this is from the weird Big Mech, what's he called?
Big Mech with
the souped up shocker gun.
Strength 5.
Strength 5. So now you choose your target, yeah? Now you know the strength,
yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Strength 5. What is Richard going to choose to shoot at?
Tomb Blades are strength 6, aren't they?
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5. I'll go against him.
The Tomb Blades, okay. So now you find out how many shots, yeah?
Yeah.
So 8 shots. And of course these are going to be -1. So 8 shots -1, so you need 6s to hit. 2 6s there.
1 Daka.
1 Daka, right.
Well, 1 re-roll for bad moves.
Alright, 1 re-roll of the 1s.
And then 2.
2 more Daka things.
No.
No.
Oh, there's a
1 there, was there?
Yeah. So I'll get
3
shots.
Okay, 3 hits through, and now to wound. No. Okay, so next is the big squad of looters. How many shots? 1 shot each. Command point that. 2 shots each. And what are you shooting at, Rich?
Same target.
Same target, okay.
More Daka.
Okay, so yeah, this is going to hurt my Tomb Blades. They usually do, these looters. Okay, so there's no -1 because of the stratagem that Richard is playing.
There is -1, but
there is.
But I hit on 5. Automatically hit because of the more Daka.
Yeah, so you ignore that rule basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. There's quite a lot of 1s and 2s there. 2s are better because you can't re-roll them. Let's zoom in a bit. This wide-angled lens is pretty wide. Okay.
So I get 1 more, which gives me 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 3.
So you got 12 more shots, yeah, because of your 5s and 6s.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Hitting 5s and 6s and re-rolling the 1s. It's a good amount of 5s and 6s there. Okay.
So now I need 3s on these.
Yeah, so you got strength, was it strength 7 on looters?
Yep.
Yeah, so 3s.
So 3, 7, 10, 14.
14. Okay, so we're at -1 AP, so we need 4s on these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dead. I have 7 Tomb Blades, so that's first strike. Okay, so next Richard is going to do showing off and is going to shoot the Triarch Stalker. I am going to use a command point, I think, to do quantum deflection. So let's see if I can get my command point back. On a 5+ I do. Nope. So Richard, how many shots?
2 again, so that's 30.
Okay, so 30 shots coming in. 1 cocked dice. Have you noticed how when you show off, it never really works very well?
But
it's reasonable. It's reasonable.
I've got there 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. But that
What makes up for it?
is a little better.
Okay, so 14 hits, strength 7, toughness 6, so 3s. Not bad, not bad.
13.
Okay, so -1, so we need a 4+ save first. So let's take out the successful rolls. And now quantum shielding. So this does 2 damage each.
2 damage each.
Because of my stratagem, so I can save them on 2s.
Yeah, you need 2s.
1s and 2s to save them and get 1 save. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 damage. He is dead. Does he explode? No. Okay, so next the second squad of looters, and they are going to shoot at this annihilation barge just here. Richard rolled a dice, he got a 4, so he gets 2 shots each. This is a unit of 10, so 20 shots coming in. Looking for those 5s and 6s.
So yeah, the 6s are the ones that are exploding.
Right.
So
because there's no stratagem, yeah?
yeah, there's no strat on.
Re-roll the 1s.
No. 2, 4, 5.
5 6s, so you get 5 more shots.
I'll get 2 more to go through.
And a re-roll of a 1. No.
So 2, 4, 5.
You really don't like my Necrons, do you? Look at that.
I don't like the immortals, no. Right, so 3s again.
Yep, toughness 6 I am, so
It's a little worse off, but 4.
4 saves to make. Okay, so I need 5s. 1 dice goes on the floor, let's roll another one. So 3 miss, and then quantum shielding, I need 1s. Not quite, so that's 6 damage. Right, so Rich has now declared custom ammo on the big mech with that big shock attack gun, so we'll shoot again basically at the annihilation barge, I assume.
Yeah.
Let's find out what the strength is. So strength 4.
Yeah.
So now you choose your target, so you're going to stick with the annihilation barge? Yeah. How many shots? 7 shots.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 5s and 6s are exploding, so I've got 2 so far. No, but I've got 1 exploding. No.
Okay, so 2 shots.
5s.
5s. Double 6. So that's -5, so no save. A 1, so I can't save that with my quantum shielding, so I'm down to 1 wound.
Now you get
Oh, you've got another dice?
yeah, you couldn't save either.
Okay.
So that's
So I can save that on a 1?
yeah.
No.
So he explodes.
Okay, so that is dead. Okay, so Captain Badruck is now going to shoot at the Seraptek.
So he gets 2 in. You can re-roll that one.
Okay.
because of so two hits, strength 8, toughness 8, 4s.
Yep, 4s.
One goes through -3.
Okay, so if
3 damage.
5 up invulnerable save, didn't get it, 3 damage. Okay, so now 4 tank busters into the Seraptek. Okay, so re-rolling those because I'm a vehicle.
No. But I do get a, and I can re-roll that. No.
No. Okay, so 2 go through. Strength
8.
Okay, so 4s again.
No.
Nope.
And that's the end of my shooting.
Okay, end of the shooting phase. Let's see if Richard is going to do any assaulting. Okay, so these Gretchen here have declared a charge on my Annihilation Barge, so let's do some Overwatch. So we need 6s, we get 1 6, so that is 3, so we need 3s, no, we need, 2s actually, grots.
Yeah.
So 3 saves,
3 dead.
3 dead, okay. But do they make the charge? You need 10 inches, was it you say? 8?
No, 8 from him, he's closer to...
So you get +1, do you?
No, I don't
No,
get it.
okay. 8-inch charge. He's in. Okay, so the Gretchen got in, which wasn't really about getting on the assault, it was about getting to the middle objective, denying my Seraptek that, because of course they are troops. However, they do need to attack, so here they come.
Hitting on 5s. So 3 of them. Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's 3 of them. So. And then 6s.
Yep.
No.
No. So I've got 3 attacks back, needing 6s. I get 1 6, and then a 3, so that is 1 wound.
No.
Not saved.
So,
I won the combat. However, Richard has secured the middle objective, so that means that Richard gets 6 points for objectives and I get 4, and we both have first strike as we move in to turn 2 for the Necrons. Okay, so no reanimation protocols to do. I got 1 wound back for living metal, so it's just 2 taken off now. And now we're going to see which objective is active. It's the number 3, which
is in the middle.
In the middle, okay. Okay, so Necrons turn 2. So I gave my will be done to this unit of Immortals and this one who moved up forward here. The Annihilation Barge fell back and went up over here, as the Seraptek moved its full distance just here. In the meantime, I moved the destroyers just up there and just moved these around, getting them onto the objective. So first of all, I'm going to shoot this big squad of 10 Immortals with my will be done at the Gretchen. Okay, so coming in, my will be done means that I can hit on 2s because of the +1, but also 5s and 6s will explode. So here we go, we need 2s. Now sadly the Stalker is gone, so I can't re-roll these 1s, and there is a lot of 1s. However, the 5s and 6s do explode. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 explosions. Okay, so strength 5, toughness 2, we need 2s. Again, there's a lot of 1s there. Hopefully it will be enough to do a good amount of damage. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 16 saves. So 6 plus save, I assume?
yeah.
Yeah.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 5.
5 saved.
5.
So 11 die. Okay, 11 dead. Now I'm going to shoot with the second squad of Immortals. Okay, so 6 Immortals, this time also needing 2s because of my will be done. So the 1s miss, and then the 5 and 6s, we've got 4 6s. They explode.
It's only 6s on this squad, isn't it?
No, they've got my will be done as well, so I use that strategy on.
Oh, you use it?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you can roll 21s, can you?
Probably not. Okay, so we need 2s. There's 2 1s, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 saves. That was just with 6 guys. 15 saves. Needing 6s There's 3 6s.
3 6s.
So that is 12 dead. How many got left?
Probably left. Probably squad, but
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think there's a couple left.
Should be a lot. 6, 9, 12.
Okay, you got any morale shenanigans, or are those going to die from morale?
They'll die from morale.
Okay, right. Next target is going to be those boys over there. Okay, so the Annihilation Barge shooting at those boys there. So here we go. We need 3s, looking for 6s. We have 1 6 with the big gun, and now we need 3s again. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 saves. Ooh. 1 saved. Feel no pain?
Yeah.
2 more saves, so 4 die?
Yeah, 4 die.
4 die. Okay, so next up is the Seraptek. I'm going to shoot at the looters. Richard has done Grot Shield, of course. So let's see what we can do. We've got 6 D3 shots. That isn't that great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I rolled really badly last time against the looters.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. So we need 3s. We've got the 2s missing. And then strength 8, 2s.
Yeah.
6s are rending. So we've got 1 rending plus a save, plus that one misses. So 2, 4, 5 saves plus... well, not rending, mortal wounds as it's now called.
First because it's 2 plus. Yeah.
What's that for?
Going straight onto the grot.
Oh, do you have to roll for each one individually, don't you?
Well, that's a rending one. So
oh, okay, right, I got you. Yeah, so that's for the mortal wound, and now you got 5 saves. So 1 goes on to the looter.
Yeah, he gets a 5 plus. No, gets a 6 plus. No, so 1 looter dead.
1 looter dead.
Is that the 15? Yeah.
Yeah. Ouch, those looters are horrible. They are killing my whole army, and I can't do anything about it.
So 14 now.
Right, I'm now going to declare, let's have a look, see if anything else is in range. Yes, I remember I put these in range of some Gretchen. Okay, so I killed 9 of those guys with the destroyers, just 1 left who's probably going to die from morale. And now I'm going to declare a charge, the Seraptek, onto these Ork boys. Okay, so Overwatch. There's 27 orcs there, dealing 6s. Okay, so now the Daka rolls 5 6s there, so 5 more hits. Another 6. So that's 6 hits. Now to wound, needing 6s. Another wound. Right, 1 wound. 3 plus save, saved. And my assault range is 4 inches, which I am just about in. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use the reaping attack. So we've got 18 attacks. We need 3s. Take away the misses. Okay, and now we need 2s. Strength 8. There you go. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 at -2.
No, I won't get a save. Apart from the field.
Okay. Obviously, 3 damage each. So I need to do the damage, don't I?
No, you don't. Yeah.
For the feel no pain. Yeah. So this is the damage. It's D3 damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 feel no pains.
19. So 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so 9 orcs destroyed, and now it's time for Richard to fight back.
I'm out of...
Are you out of range, are you?
Yeah,
Okay, right, let's see if I can consolidate in. Okay, so we just measured. Richard tried to stop the assault continuing by not consolidating in. However, we just measured and I'm just in range, so I have piled in to the assault. That brings me to the end of Necron turn 2. So now it's Orcs turn 2. Okay, Orcs turn 2. Richard moved these boys up here, getting ready to assault, probably to get him onto the objective. And he's taken these off the table, used 3 points for the green tide. He's got 1 command point left, And all 30 boys have come back just here. Ouch. Richard is now going to shoot. Okay, so in the shooting phase, apart from a few pop shots from these guys into the Immortals that I saved, everything else shot into the Seraptek. I'm now down to 9 wounds on the Seraptek. We're moving into the assault phase. I think these guys are coming in. Okay, so the assault phase. I was assaulted by these boys here. I killed nothing in Overwatch. I lost 4 of my Immortals and I killed 1 of the Orks in return. And then I was multi-assaulted here with these guys and also some characters. I did Overwatch, killed a couple. I interrupted and assaulted first, but I was quite badly wounded. Didn't hit very well, killed 3 of the Orks. And then I was taken out by one of these big fists. So the Seraptek did explode, and I did a fair amount of damage, taking 4 wounds off a bad ruck, 2 wounds off of that weird boy, killing a massive bunch of grots here, and some grots over there, and then taking 1 wound off of the pain boy, 3 wounds off of that guy, and I killed a couple of those boys. However, Richard has now scored 2 points for the middle objective and 1 each for the back, so that's another 4 points, and I've scored 2 points, so Richard has pulled away now into the lead as we move in to turn 3 for the Necrons. Okay, so beginning of Necrons turn 3, which objective is active? Let's find out. It's a 6, so they're all worth 2 points. And I've got some RPs to do on my Immortals. 4 5 pluses, nothing. So no one comes back. Right, let's see where I'm going to move. Okay, so Necrons turn 3. So I moved these guys up towards this big blob. I had to stop them, try to speed bump them as best as possible. I gave them My Will Be Done first, and I shot them into the boys, killing a devastating amount of boys. I also moved the destroyers up over here. There was only 4 Ork boys left, so I shot the Staff of Light into them, killing 2 more. The last 2 died from morale. In the meantime, the Annihilation Barge and some of these destroyers killed the squad of Gretchen there, whilst the other destroyer shot over, killing the other squad of Gretchen that was just standing there. We then went into the assault here. I used the stratagem, giving myself +1 to strength, killing around 7 Orks, and I lost the 2 Immortals from the unit of 6 that was there, and then I lost 1 Immortal from my unit of 9. And that was the end of Necron turn 3. So now let's see what the Orks can do. Okay, so end of turn 3 for the Orks. This guy used the jump and got 12-inch assault into my Overlord. My Overlord did actually die from the assault, but I managed to get him back using the stratagem, so he's just standing there. Here we had the ensuing assault. I lost 4 of my Immortals. I killed 1 boy in return. Then the rest of the game was all about these destroyers. So Richard tried to get his pain boy up onto the objective, which he managed to do, and then the tank buster just popped his head round the corner, and all of the looters over here, everything, the weird boy gun thing, whatever it's called, shock attack gun from the big mech, that's the one, also shot in here. I lost all of my destroyers apart from 1, and 1 is on 1 wound. This guy over here did a massive 6-inch advance and managed to get onto that objective, giving Richard 2 points for that objective and 2 points for that one. And this one here I am winning because I've got more units than him, and I've won this one, so I also get 2. And of course this one over here is contested. So as it stands, Richard is 3 points ahead of me in points as we move in to turn 4 for the Necrons. Okay, beginning of Necron turn 4. So first of all, my RP. So I've got 6 RPs to make here on a 5+. We get 2, 3 back up, not too bad. And then we've got the destroyers. So we've got 4 destroyers to try to get back up. This is on a 4+, and we get 1 up just there.
It's a bit of a pain, but
yeah, I might re-roll. I'm going to do command re-roll. So let's re-roll one of those. on the floor.
Doesn't want to come back.
He's back, so I get 2 back. Can I get my command point back? Sotek Dynasty? No, but 2 destroyers are back. Okay, so next we need to find out which objective is active. It is objective number 5, which is up over by that weird boy there. Okay, more to come. Okay, so Necron turn 4. Trying my best here. So I managed to assault and kill the big mech with my Overlord. Pretty nice to see. And then in the assault phase I lost 3 immortals, the 3 that got back up, and I killed 3 of those orc boys. Got my Annihilation Barge sitting on the building here. He managed to kill the Pain Boy and also the last Tank Buster that was standing there. In the meantime, the Cryptic used the Veil of Darkness, and I brought the destroyers over here, getting the Warlord to be the closest thing, and I killed the Warlord with the Staff of Light. I then split fire and I shot out the weird boy standing on that objective, and then the other 2 destroyers shot into the looters, killing a few looters. So, pretty decent turn considering there's not much left for the Necrons. So let's move in to turn 4 for the Orks. Okay, end of turn 4 for the Orks. The assault continued here. No immortals were killed. I killed 1 orc, I think it was, yeah, 1 orc. And then over this side, the jump happened and the looters jumped here. They shot into my destroyers along with the other looters and they all died. And then the big mech with this funny shock tacker gun thing tried to shoot here but rolled a double 1 for its strength, so nothing happened there. So that was the end of turn 4. Richard has that objective and this one, which is worth 2 points, so 3 for Richard, and I am on this objective, that one, and this one, also scoring 3 points. So Richard is currently 2 points ahead of me, as I did gain Slay the Warlord in the previous term. Right, let's move in to turn 5 for the Necrons. Okay, that was the end of my turn 5. The assault continued. I lost 2 immortals, killed a couple of orcs, and then I moved this Annihilation Barge back, hiding behind there, killing the looters that were in position. We're in a bit of a rush here, so Richard is playing his turn 5. I then hid the Cryptic just there. Richard has just done the jump on the other squad of looters, taking him onto that objective. So let's see what he can do. Okay, so end of turn 5. Very quickly here, my immortals were destroyed. This objective taken by the Orks. I'm on this objective and this one, which is worth 2 points. Richard didn't manage to kill the Cryptic, and he's holding that point over there. Richard is currently 1 point in the lead after me getting Line Breaker here at the end of turn 5. So we are going to call it quits because we have no time, but let's see if the game would have gone on. It wouldn't. So Richard would have won by 1 measly point. Okay, so there you go, just 1 point in it. Well done to Richard for finally beating my list, even though by just 1 point. What we're going to do is we're going to head over to Richard and find out what he thought of the game. Now Richard has quite an interesting thing to say, and I'm going to respond to it after we've listened to what he says. So Richard, take it away.
Hi Nick, this is my summary of our game we had yesterday. Sorry it was cut short and we had to run. Well, as you know, the result, I won by 1 point, and I think that going second, coupled with maybe the map, I think more coupled with the fact that it was the I was able to see what you were going first, going second, change the dynamic for you, and shows that mission actually going second is pivotal because you can react and knock your opponent off objectives, and then go and secure, summon, build a school. And I did that, and those first 3 turns I had a 3-point gap. You need 3-4 point gap, and then you on turns 4 and 5 started to close that. You closed it down to 1. You were running out of units and models to hurt me, and I was running out of units and models as well. So what would happen in games turn 6 if it had gone on, I don't know. But I think your biggest mistake and helped me win that game was not moving those destroyers turn 2. You wait to turn 3 to move them up and start putting pressure on me. That gave me a little bit more chance to deal with the other units like the Seraptek and stuff, so it allowed me to maintain that score and not suffer the pressure, and then eventually wipe the destroyers out. But brilliant game, tight, tense, how I like them, and this time a narrow victory for the Orks, which it makes me happy. Look forward to playing again soon. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Richard for that. Really glad you had a good time. So yeah, of course, on this particular mission it's definitely an advantage going second. I knew that. The last 2 times we played this game I'd already gone second. So I thought it was only fair to give Richard the practice of going first. After all, we are only practicing for his tournament that he's going to in the future. So I did go first, even though I knew it was a disadvantage. However, I was actually really happy how I played, because I think I actually kept it really close. It was only potentially the dice rolls of those particular objectives where we had twice every objective was worth 2 points. And then when we did have sort of the other objectives being just single, they were basically either in the middle or in Richard's deployment zone. I never had one in my deployment zone, and that potentially could have swung things a little bit, so it was definitely close. Now Richard said he think I made a bit of a mistake with my destroyers. I'm not saying he's wrong by that, but what I want to do is respond to why I did what I did with the destroyers. So obviously I was well aware that you had the jump, and I felt that my 2 objectives in my deployment zones were very weak. If I just kept a few immortals on there, I thought just do the jump and come in and take those objectives. So that's one reason why I held the destroyers back. Also to sort of block that space to stop you jumping in behind my ranks. But more importantly though for me was I knew how powerful your looters were, and I knew how I wasn't able to get to them because of my 24-inch range of guns compared to your 48-inch range. So what I didn't want to do is I didn't want to lose my tomb blades and my destroyers in one turn, which you're quite capable of doing. Now the tomb blades are the weakest point of the weakest point of the list, down to the fact that your stratagem ignores my -1, and also only 2 wounds and those looters doing 2 wounds. So I knew you were going to take out those tomb blades, and that's one reason why I pushed them forward. Now I did push them forward outside of range of any objectives, and then I put other units on the objectives. Things like the Annihilation Barges and the Triarch Stalker I also pushed forward along with the Seraptek. Now, where you have a lot of objective secure units, my Seraptek was never going to really claim that objective. However, it did give you something to think about, something to work on. So my plan was to give you lots of options, but to take away the threat of the destroyers by holding them back, allowing me to at least have those destroyers in the next turns, because the destroyers have obviously a good amount of shots, especially with the extermination protocols. So that's why I have them back, really. I think if I'd pushed them forward, I think you would almost definitely have targeted them and the tomb blades. Whether you would have taken them out, both, I don't know. But you took 3 units out in turn 1, and that's luckily, I think if I had had the destroyers and tomb blades go out, I think I would have found it much more difficult to claw back. However, it was the Triarch Stalker and the Annihilation Barge and then the Tomb Blades, and that's basically from me pushing those units forward as opposed to the destroyers. So yeah, that's why I did what I did. Right, if you enjoyed this video, then we've got other battle reports very similar to this, so check those two videos out just there. And if you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed yet, start now and hit the Edic Beer icon. Beam me up.